little piss spot. You don't want that, do you, when you're on stage? And yeah, actually, I went to a gig a little while ago. I was supporting quite a well-known bloke. You probably know him. Let's say his name was Steve Chadwick. No, that's too obvious. Let's say his name was Mark Jones. And he had a little piss spot where he'd just been to the loo, and it was very embarrassing. And we were all trying to not, we were trying to take him seriously, and we couldn't. Anyway, back to the folk club. No piss spot. And so I wanted to try and write a song that sounded like it was a proper folk song. And I ended up writing this one day. And someone came up to me after the folk gig, actually, and said, "Fuck me, that's a beautiful old song. Do you know anything about the history of it? How old is it? And do you know who actually wrote it, or if it's like, what county it was from?" I said, "Yes, mate, it's about 4 weeks old. I wrote it pissed on my boat." And he was shocked. And he said, "Oh, I'd like to cover it." And now it's actually been covered by a few folk people. And I've always told them, whenever they, whenever they play it, don't say it was written by me. Fuck it, say it's an old folk song, because then it might get on a traditional folk album, sell millions, and I'll get all the fucking money. So this was my attempt at an actual folk song. The king's taxman and his henchmen came knocking on my door. They busted open and pushed my pregnant Molly to the floor. They asked her where I was and some shillings her to yield. She replied that we had none and I was working in the fields. We had no silver for the tax, no, we had no gold. But the way I paid my tax that day, it left me deathly cold. The shame on Molly's face, blood dripping from her dress. Because we had no coins, they stole the tax from Molly's flesh. In the name of the crown, they'll have me hanged for what I did. They'll run me up the gallows and I'll do the Tyburn jig. In the name of the crown, they'll have me hanged for what I did. They'll run me up the gallows and I'll do the Tyburn jig. I grabbed me flintlock and me dagger and I went to roam the streets. The king's taxman and his henchmen, a hoping I would meet. I found them in the village square, there were 6 of them in all. And I thought of my love Molly as I loosed me pistol ball. In the name of the crown, they'll have me hanged for what I did. They'll run me up the gallows and I'll do the Tyburn jig. In the name of the crown, they'll have me hanged for what I did. They'll run me up the gallows and I'll do the Tyburn jig. Remember what I said? Fists in the air and a big yeah! My pistol ball struck the taxman right between the eyes. And I shouted, "I'm Jack Worley, now the rest of you will die." His henchmen drew their swords and guns, but all I saw was red. And when the dust had settled, the bastards to a man was dead. In the name of the crown, they'll have me hanged for what I did. They'll run me up the gallows and I'll do the Tyburn jig. In the name of the crown, they'll have me hanged for what I did. They'll run me up the gallows and I'll do the Tyburn jig. They took me to the courthouse, they sentenced me to hang. And they led me down to Tyburn where the solemn church bells rang. All along the route, people cheered and gave me pints of grog. And Molly cried as the hangman slipped the noose at Tyburn dock. In the name of the crown, they'll have me hanged for what I did. They'll run me up the gallows and I'll do the Tyburn jig. In the name of the crown, they'll have me hanged for what I did. They'll run me up the gallows and I'll do the Tyburn jig. In the name of the crown, they'll take everything you own. They'll take your blood, they'll take your flesh, and then they'll take your bones. The taxman took me money, he even took me wife, but he couldn't take me pride, so I took the bastard's life. In the name of the crown, they'll have me hang for what I did. They'll run me up the gallows and I'll do the Tyburn jig. In the name of the crown, they'll have me hang for what I did. Yes, they ran me up the gallows.